the Sheila Gwynn Classic, the fillies and mares. The gates go back. They're off now. Bonjoy, last of them out of the machine. First to go, London's Image, but showing early speed is Taropa, who's going to vie with London's Image as Earthstorm goes around the outside, charging forward. A little wide, though, settling down. Platinum Shot drives up near the inside. Now he's looking to drop Earthstorm across behind those as Fast Flicker dropped off soon after. A length and a half to B. Bardot. Further back in the field to Rissoles, Nature's Reckoning, and Bonjoy is last at the 900 metre mark, and London's Image now goes to the lead, headed off to Roper. So Fiore burns them off here. London's Image showing the way. Earthstorm strode to second on the outside of Taropa. Fast Flickers up there fourth outside of Platinum Shot. Then 2 lengths further back behind them to Rissoles and B. Bardot at the 550. The 3-year-old filly behind those, Nature's Reckoning, and Bonjoy is a conspicuous last, and 7 lengths from the leader at the 400, London's Image, who look to be travelling well. They come around the turn in the Sheila Gwynn. London's Image straightened for home, a length and a half. Earthstorm to Roper's over on the fence. Fast Flicker hooked to the outside. Platinum Shot. Rissoles letting down. Nature's Reckoning further back. Bonjoy's got the task in front of her. London's Image leads the way. 100 left to go. Here comes Rissoles. Rissoles has erupted down the outside. Rissoles storms to the lead, and Rissoles has won the Sheila Gwynn. Rissoles from a blanket finish between London's Image. Platinum Shot squeezing up near the rail. Earthstorm's there with Fast Flicker. Bonjoy came late when it was over, and then Nature's Reckoning. B. Bardot further back in the field, and pulling up in behind them Taropa amongst the last of them in. Well, it's a big win by Rissoles, ridden by Chris Parnham for trainer Luke Fernie. Came out of the Marjorie Charlson, a big run, and has certainly gone right on with it today to beat London's Image holding second. And there won't be much in it for third. Earthstorm, Platinum Shot. No Bonjoy, though, who was well out of contention and never had an impact. Rissoles, who won the Pearl Classic on return, bounces back this afternoon, this Playing God mare for Geisel Park. Kevin Johnson, S. Lil, prepared by Luke Fernie and ridden to victory by Chris Parnham. Beating London's Image. She got forced back into the role, really, of pacemaker this afternoon. The Grattan Delana Williams trained daughter of Headwater, Lucy Fiore. And third, it's close. The judge looks at the photo result, 5-1, and a camera required, 1:23.28 the time here, and the winning margin is a length and a half. So she wins her first race at 1400 here today. Essentially has been in her wheelhouse at around the 1200 journey, but today she was able to park a bit off the speed and then let loose and really extend. She came with a real flurry in the last 150 and has gunned down a very, very good mare. Third goes the way of number 7, Earthstorm. Sean O'Donnell, a nose in front of Platinum Shot. The numbers are 5-1, 7 and 6. Rissoles taking out the Sheila Gwynn Classic. The last event, the Banks Avenue Memorial Handicap over 1200 metres, due at 5:15. No changes in that last event. Luke Fernie's made his way down here. There was nothing wrong with this horse's run in the Marjorie Charlson. In fact, has gone right on with it today and showed a great turn of acceleration to claim this feature race for the fillies and mares. Lock.
Aaron, an outstanding win by Rissoles to claim this year's edition of the Sheila Gwynn Classic. I'm now joined by Luke Fernie. Luke, the race last start in the Marjorie Charlson clearly wasn't run to suit, but today with a better barrier and a better run throughout, she was able to put them away really nicely.
Yeah, I thought her last run was really good, and sectionals sort of backed that up, and she bombed the start, which doesn't make life too easy, but she's a nice horse, and on her day she is very capable of winning nice races, and she deserves to win a stakes race. And albeit there is good horses in the race today, and some might have got the best runs and others didn't, but we were fortunate that we got the right run today, and she's delivered.
That's her first win at 1400 metres. Does that come as a little bit of a surprise to you?
It is, but I reckon I might have just been being a bad trainer at the same time. She's not a horse that likes a hell of a lot of work, and I probably drummed too much into her trying to make her be a 1400 metre horse. So lesson learned on both fronts here. She's a very lightly trained horse, and I'm glad we got the result.
And clearly a really valuable win for Eddie Righerono, being a playing god filly that's now a winner at black type level. That's a great result.
Yeah, Eddie's been a massive support of myself, and we're more family friends than what we are business, so I'm glad that she can win for him today, and he deserves it. We ran second with laced up heels in this race, and yeah, it's good to win one for him.
A great result here, well done.
Thanks, mate.
There's Luke Fernie after the win over Rissoles, and here's Chris Parnham with Scotty.
Chris Parnham joins us now. I'll put my hand up, Chris. I said in the preview I didn't think that she could turn the tables or beat London's Image and Bonjoy, but she's proved me wrong, as she's done before.
Yeah, look, she hasn't been far away in these races. She's been running consistent, but just been running a little bit below them. But up to the 14 today, and the race shape sort of probably suited us. They went at a nice gallop, and she was able to relax through the middle part and let down really well. And
in hindsight, last start at 1,200 metres, she actually did quite a good job to close the margin to what she did, because it was a day that was hard to make ground.
Yeah, it was, and yeah, she did close reasonably well last start. So yeah, obviously came in today thinking it was going to be always tough, but I still thought she'd run a good race.
What about in the last? Can you make it a treble with Kalima?
Yeah, on her best form, she's definitely can play a part. Obviously, I haven't seen her at the races for a while, so it'll be interesting to see how she measures up. But yeah, best form definitely good enough.
Congratulations on the double.
Thank you.
There's Chris Parnham. He combines with Luke Fernie and Rissoles to take out the feature of the day for the fillies and mares, the Sheila Gwynn Classic. We'll take a short break, and on the other side on racing.com, we'll be back for the last of 7 at Kalgoorlie.